What's up, lovers? I'm back. This is the Love Movement Podcast. Let's go. How are you guys doing? Are you loving yourself? Are you loving your family? Are you out there being kind and polite and nice to people? Are you living and enjoying life? And are you keeping the most high, the big God first? I hope so. I love y'all. I just come to carve out my little community and get my voice heard. I speak for the everyday people and the voiceless. Okay? But yeah, I'm my message is always delivered with love. Definitely. Definitely with love. All right. So today's episode, I'm talking about being performative, right? One thing I learned about myself is I used to be performative. Like, you know, not because I was trying to manipulate people. I just wanted people to feel good, you know. Um I wanted to be liked as a stretch. I think I was already liked, you know. My energy is always it's not always on point, but I always have good energy and good intentions whenever I walk into a room. Sometimes when I'm uncomfortable, I can make the room uncomfortable, and now when I'm in an uncomfortable place, I leave. So it doesn't even nobody even we don't even got to go past that, because if I'm uncomfortable, I'm out. But um I sometimes I was performative because I wanted people to be comfortable around me, because sometimes people would take silence, shyness as arrogant or rude, not wanting to, like, I didn't like small talk, and stuff like that. So some people would take it as an arrogance. If I didn't want to shake hands and chat it up, people would feel uncomfortable. So I started being performative and a little out of my element, to make other people feel comfortable. Which now, no, my message, if I have something to say, I do deliver it with a better tone and with kindness, but I'm still gonna say what I want to say, and I'm still no nonsense when it comes to certain things. I'm just gonna stand on business when it comes to who I am as a person. At a big age, you really have to start standing on what you feel that you are as a person. You know what I mean? Or knowing who you are as a person. You can't let the world. I can't let the outside world tell me who I am. I'd rather be at war with the world than at war with myself. And that's a lot of what I went through, being at war with myself instead of being at and the rest of the world. They just, people around me, they comfortable because I done made them feel nah, we ain't doing that no more. If I enter a situation and I'm not comfortable around the people I'm around, I'm out of there. I don't care who you are. Don't care. I wanted to be the person always said the right thing at the right time. And I'm awkward. I'm never that person, just because some stuff I don't like to do. I don't like to, small talk. I don't like all that. So yeah, I always, but not being performative anymore is just like such a heavy burden that is lifted off of me. I'm gonna tell you right now. When I look back on my life, especially my dating and romantic relationships, I can clearly see now that I was performative. And probably what people would say now, love bomb. Um, I don't know. I whatever my feeling was in the moment, it that's how I went with it. I was gonna say I went with it. I went with it. Maybe moving a little too fast. I went off of emotion and being performative. There were times that I've probably said I love you before I even knew if I truly meant it. I may have felt it, but I don't know if I truly meant it. Respect to, my past relationships, but this is the truth. Um, and I don't take back, the relationships. I definitely learned some lessons in those relationships. I wasn't trying to be deceitful to anyone, but because I felt maybe pressure, maybe I wanted to keep the connection going, or you know, maybe I wanted them to feel secure. I don't know. Maybe I didn't want to disappoint them. Maybe I just wanted them to know that somebody in the world has some type of feeling for you. And maybe that's what I should have said. Like, I got some type of feeling for you, but I don't know what it is yet, But I've truly been in love with a couple people. I ain't gonna say everybody, with a couple. But the truth is, love should never be performed. It should be genuine, truthful, unconditional, and intimate. The problem with being performative, is that you slowly lose touch with what's real. You start saying what people want you to say or want to hear, or what people want to hear, instead of actually saying what you mean. And I found myself in that place. Just to be honest. I mean, just being real. Like, just really found myself in that place. And that's a prison. You start becoming who others need you to be, and instead of being yourself, I noticed, like, eventually I became exhausted, like, just trying to be something, or be what I think this person wants, or now that I know what they want, so now I got to keep up this, it was very, very, very exhausting, a very exhausting point in my life. What I've learned is that, honestly, being honest is kinder than performance. Authenticity is healthier than approval. All right. I don't really think I ever seeked approval. I think when it came to my romantic relationships, I just wanted to be this thing to them. I don't know what the heck. I can't even tell you, but all I know is I don't do it no more. And I wanted to talk about it. I like, when you're healing from your past and different things you've been through, it feels good to talk about your traumas and your hurts, and now it's like a testimony. So this is my testimony being performative, because this was a big part of my life. Just being up and down with who I know I am. I am the person that I am truly is somebody that would come in a room and just be quiet and just soak it in and just see first where I fit in, who, you know what I'm saying, what's what, observant. That's who I really am. I can speak, hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here, whatever, but just trying to be in the middle of it, it ain't me. And I'm a Leo, and a lot of Leos, they like to be the life of the party, but I'm just one of them Leos that I'm not. I am more of an introvert. I am an introvert. I don't want to be the life of the party, but I know I can move the room. But I know I don't have to be the loudest to move the room. That's the point. And being performative just ain't it. Just like I know in a romantic relationship, you're going to fall in love because I'm genuine. And a real relationship, or real relationships, are built on truth. Not saying the right thing at the right time. It's built on truth. Today, I'd rather be honest than impressive. Truthfully, rather be honest than impressive. If I love you, I love you. I want those words to come from a genuine place. Um, if I care about you, I want my actions and my words to align with what I'm saying and, what I'm doing. I don't want to perform love. I want to live it. And when I say this, guys, I'm not saying that all of my relationships have been some type of act. I'm just saying I noticed that in some point of my romantic relationships, there has been some Oscar award winning acting going on by me. And hey, I'm not ashamed to say it. I just want to make sure I'm clear in what I'm saying. One of the hardest lessons I've learned is that not everyone needs to feel good about me. Not everyone needs to feel good about me. Not everyone needs to agree with me. And not everyone definitely don't have to like me at all. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. And I mean, to be honest, that is one thing that I think that I've been okay with the most is not having everyone like me. I didn't really care. So who liked me, and who didn't, oh well. Like, I never even thought about it. I still don't think about it to this day, right? So my job isn't to perform. My job is to be authentic. That's the life I'm living now. Being authentic, being in love with myself, just exuberating self-love, just being genuine, grounded, staying focused on real purpose. And like, what's my purpose in this person's life? Like, what is this relationship, right? What type of relationship are we supposed to have a romantic relationship? You feel me? Like, really moving in that, moving in that energy. But the one thing is, first, now when people come around me, I'm praying to the big God first. Are they supposed to be here? Who is this person to me? Who is this person to me? Right? I'm that prayer. He's first. He tells me which way to go, how to be, who to be. You understand? Like, I just don't accept anybody and everybody in my life, But now, starting to speak and tell my story and share my thoughts and doing real work, to heal, it is really starting to feel so good to just be okay. Like, I'm okay alone, and I've never been okay alone. And I'm gonna do a episode on that. I've never been okay alone. So maybe that's why I was so performative, because I just wanted people to be around me. And then sometimes I wouldn't even want the people around me. I just wanted them there, and I didn't want them to talk, which is a little crazy. Like, let's not use that word, but which is a little like, what? You want people around, but you don't want them to talk? Crazy work, right? Respectfully. Real love doesn't need a script. And real friendship doesn't need an act. It don't. And real healing begins when you stop performing and start telling the truth about who you are. That's what I've learned. Like, on this journey, if you watching on my YouTube, I got shorts on my healing journey. You can hear me talking about it. Listen, I am honest. I am not performing. I am telling the truth to myself. Like, do you need that Snicker bar? Put it down. Understand me? Like, you don't need to eat 5 times a day. Put it down. You understand? Like, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and spiritually, I'm becoming a healthier person, because I'm just being real with myself and even with people that come around me, but I'm not doing it in a sharp way. My attitude and my tone and my energy is not sharp like it used to be. But I'm a say what's up, but I'm a gently. I'm gonna hold your hands real tight and tell you this. You understand? Um, but yeah, that this is what I came to talk about is being performative. And I wanted to share my journey in me healing from that. Healing from, you know, being Oscar. I want to act. I want to be an actor, but I can't. I'm not gonna win no Oscar being an actor in my relationships, and my friendships, or in any ship, work ship, however. So now I take a minute. I take a beat when I have to have critical conversations or sit downs with managers and employees and people that's under me. I take a minute before I do that. Choose my words wisely. I'm intentional. Saying like anything when I want to eat, I'm intentional about what I want to eat, intentional about where I want to go. Like everything has taken a step back and it feels amazing, you know? And every now and then I'll find myself, oh yeah, this is great, when it's awful, because I don't want to make somebody feel bad. But I still, a double back be like, nah, that ain't it. You gotta try again, But it's very humble and it's very gentle. And I think some of my performative waves is because I didn't know how to be gentle. I know how to be humble. I've always been a humble person, but I didn't know how to deliver my message or answers to some people gently, right? So, listen, if you out there and you feel like you're being extra or you're being performative, take a step back. Ask yourself some questions. Write them down. And if you're feeling exhausted after conversations or after you're around people, you probably are being a little performative. So, listen, in my closing, I'm going to end this with a question. Have you ever caught yourself being performative in your relationships, friendships, or even with yourself? And that's one thing about me. I think I was performative in all, even with my own self, when I was running away from myself. And now that I'm standing and looking myself in the mirror, this is how I'm coming up with, these types of conversations or this type of venting, because I'm like, wow, the realization of who I've been. What changed you when you started choosing authenticity over approval? That's a couple questions I want to leave you guys with. Listen, I hope you get something out of this. I am on a full healing, I'm feeling good. I have my days, but I like this me better than the person that was performing. Listen, tell somebody you love them. Continue to love your family. Hey, continue to love yourself. And if you need me, hit me in the inbox. Love.